Man, what is going on, guys? Let me know if you guys can hear me or not. So, I'm at my new place here. So, I haven't streamed in probably a good, I don't know, maybe 6 months, 5 months? It's been a long time. So, let me know if there's any issues or anything like that. Appreciate everybody popping out tonight. We got Panda, Hobbyist, John, and Hawk out there, man. What's going on? Second TL, Joker. Man, how you been, Joker? We'll have to get together, man. I know that you're close to me. We're gonna have to go. Oh, hey, I did get a bass fishing boat though, Joker. So we need to go bass fishing sometime soon in the near future. It's still been pretty nice out lately. Oh yeah. So by the way, we're in my this is my sunroom, by the way, which is right out there is my patio. You can see my grill's right there, my smoker's over here, and then I have a big, huge outdoor patio thing that I got covered right now for, I don't want to get it all ruined and stuff. So, yeah, I'll be doing a video. Probably I'm going to try to kick it out maybe next Friday. So I got to get kind of back into things and, editing and all that stuff. So I decided just to go live just to kind of kick things off a little bit. Yeah, dude. Oh, camo. Yeah, man, dude. This is Missouri, dude. Like I have a lot of camo now. I have camo and boots and a cowboy hat. Yeah. Yeah, we're rednecks out here. Is that a fruit tree? No, that is not a fruit tree. Not right there. No, those are not fruit trees. They're pine trees. Oh man, look at this. Yeah, there. What's up, Luke? So yeah, a lot's happened, and I'll have like a recording. I'll show you my new place I'm at right now. So, but yeah, it's been kind of a crazy summer. I moved 3 times this summer. I moved out of my place in Hollister. I moved in with my fiance to her place, and then we bought a place, which is where we're in now. So I moved like 3 times in the summer, which was awful because it was like super hot. So yeah, I had to deal with that. I had to get my kids in a new school, so that was kind of like a lot to take on. Um, I have a sunroom. It's called outside. Hey, that's just what they called the room. Okay, they called it a sunroom. Okay, and it's more like an office. So my desk is here. Her desk is over there, and that's all her stuff. She has like a bunch of she likes to draw and stuff like that. So then she likes to do her nails and things like that. And then all these awards right here, there's like 100 of them, and it covers this whole wall all the way down. And those are all of her awards from her work that she got when she used to work. So yeah. Um, No, I mean, Panda, we don't really use it as a sunroom. We just use it as an office. It does have a heat pump. You can't see it, it's over there. So it does have air conditioning and heat for the winter time. So that's kind of nice. Uh, say what's up, second TL? Second TL, how's the fishing down there? So I've been fishing once out on my boat, but I've never fished any of the lakes here. I went to the closest lake to me is Table Rock, which is where my fiance's parents live. We went out. I went out there, and we got skunked. So it's been like probably 5 years since I went bass fishing. So, and I hadn't cleaned any of my gear or like done anything. So I just like took it as it set as it was sitting, and I tried to go fishing. So. Um, I'll be a little better prepared next time. So, um, but it was fun, man. I have a 93 Charger. It's an 18-foot boat with a 150 horsepower two-stroke Evinrude motor on it. It is like 65, 70 in the water. It goes pretty quick. I'm the third owner, and the original owner never drove it, and the second owner has very little time on it. It's like literally brand new, and it's a custom paint job from Charger. It's a blue, white, red, white, and blue um, metallic paint that was custom ordered when it was built. I looked up the value on the boat, and it's worth about 20 grand. And the guy, he sold to me for 6 because he needed to fix his septic. So I was like, okay. And yeah, we took it for a test drive and everything, man. It's been a great boat. I mean, I just haven't had time to go again. So here's the thing is I don't have a boating license. So like I drove the boat because my fiance has a boater's license, and then her dad has a license, but I don't. I'm I'm taking the online course right now to go get the stupid license so I can go again by myself. Um, but yeah, she came out with me, so uh, we just been we've been busy doing all that stuff. I bought 3 quads, so I have 3 ATVs on my property. I got a 29-foot camper. Um, so it's just been we were moving a lot, and then moving into the house and things like that. Um, so it's kind of been busy. And then recently I had to deal with my dad passing away, so it's just been just kind of a lot of life going on right now. Um, but if any of you guys who bought those Z15s from me, you guys are loving life right now because even at my 13.5 cent power, the Z15s are destroying things right now. It's crazy. Let me see if I can share my screen here. Let's see. I don't want to share the whole screen. I want to share just a window. Let's see here. It's been a minute since I used StreamYard. Yeah, okay, we'll share this window. But yeah, let me make sure this is working. Is this, hopefully this is working. So you can see here at 13.5 cent power that the Z15 is more profitable than the L11 Pro. That's insane, guys. Oh man, so crazy, so wild, so wild. Look at Panda Z15 Pro up here. Look at that, $17 a day at 13.5 cent power. Man, Panda, he must be loving life because he's like at like 7 or 8 cents. So, by the way, I do have a few more for sale that are in working condition. I got like 8 more to sell. If anybody wants one, they're used. They're sitting on the shelf right now. I've ran them for 5 days, so they're still running strong, no problems. So if you want one, hit me up. If not, I understand. King, I want my Z15 back. And I don't even remember who I sold that to. I'd have to see. I don't remember who ended up with that thing. I don't even remember, Panda. Anybody want a Z15 Pro? Hit me up. Yeah, I mean the Z15 Adventure for me was really, really good. All right. Um, the Z15 Adventure that everybody doubted me. Okay, everybody thought I was nuts. They're like, "Why are you buying these old ancient machines?" Um, I sold them to a guy in Dubai. I made a bunch of money doing that. I sold some to some Terra clients. That didn't work out so well. Um, um, hey, Big Bolt, what's up, man? Bolt's one of the guys I sold a couple of machines to. Um, uh, and yeah, some of them didn't work out at Terra. One of them did catch fire. And that's not to say though, I've seen brand new S19Ks and other machines catch fire right out of the box, like newer ASICs. So I've seen like an S19K shoot a flame out like this big when it first gets plugged in. So just realize you're putting a lot of power in a little box, and it can be extremely dangerous. Um, so yeah, that can't happen. But I will say this. I'm not gonna say the number I made, but the amount of money I made was close to six figures. That's that's how well I did. Let's see here, money. How did he? How did you know AI was the next big thing, and then Z15 before others? Oh man, second sale. You're always calling me the trendsetter, which is I don't know how I got that title. I don't know what it is, man. I find things that are really interesting that I like, that I think I like their concepts and their ideas, and I think they're going to do well. Um, I actually learned vast from Panda's brother when I met him. Um, there's people that knew about it long before I did. I just happened just to go jump on the train and just go do it, and pile a bunch of money into it, and it's done me pretty well so far. I would say it's paid me back everything that I put into it, so I'm not negative. We'll have to see how the rest of the year goes, but it's been looking really, really good. Hey DJ, what's up, man? Actually, DJ, I was just watching because, man, you have made some changes, dude. Like the whole crypto mining scene's changed a lot since I've been gone, and DJ's now into Pokemon, and I was just like, what's up with all these guys and getting into Pokemon? I do get it. I used to sell Magic cards on the TCG and stuff like that, and I was part of Rudy's, which how DJ calls everybody Little Timmy's. I used to be on his Patreon, and I would get buy Magic in bulk. I did that for a little while, and it was an okay hustle. Um, it didn't work out that great for me. And then, hey, Mr. Hobbyist, hey King, did you sell all of your full size discs? If not, do you have anything running now? I have some. I have like two KS3Ms hobbyists, and then I have a partial S19J that only has two good boards. Those are the only big boy ASICs I have right now, currently. So there's plans for the future. Um, hey, what's up, Mikel? How you been, man? I haven't talked to you in a long time. Hopefully you're doing good, man. Yeah, yeah, DJ. I seen your Pokemon business, man. That's congrats on the business, man, and I hope it does well. And I'll shoot you a sub here. I was just watching. I think I went back to go watch like one of your first or second video that you put out there. So DJ is always fun to watch. In fact, I watched the hobbyist and the DJ little interview thing, and then I've been watching Panda here and there. Still, I still watch Panda. I would say like every couple of days I watch Panda. Um, it's it's crazy to me how everything's kind of went. Alex, give us the rundown. I mean, the only thing is I can't. So when Terra Hash Tuesday gonna revamp? I mean, I was just gonna let everybody know. I guess I'm gonna make an announcement, being the first live stream back, Hawk. Um, I mean, maybe we can go back to doing it. You know what I mean? We'll talk about it. I'll leave the door open. All right. Um, so I've been gone for the summer, and I took a temporary leave from the company because I had a lot going on with life. Um, so I was supposed to be on temporary leave from Terra until October, which is October now, and I am going to leave the company at this point. Um, but it was a fun journey, and I learned a lot. I met a lot of people. I got to go to a lot of conventions, and meet a lot of people in the industry. Um, just need a little win. Um, but yeah, currently I will be stepping away from Terra, and so just so Andrew's good. He's the guy right now who's on site, and most people probably know that. Andrew worked underneath me and for me for several months. I showed him as much as I could. So he's a really smart dude. He has a network engineering background. He's really smart. Um, Actually, when I went to go pick out the 50 Z15s from Terra to when I bought them, the ones I'm selling right now, I took Andrew out to dinner out there because he's a friend of mine, so he's a nice guy. Um, 2K more watchers to get monetized on the new channel. The monetization hours are brutal, right? They are brutal. Um, so currently, right now, I am officially back to being 100% retired at this current point in time. So, but that means I get a lot more freedom and time to do the things that I want. So, um, but I did. You can't just do nothing every day. I mean, usually I'm doing projects around here. I got 5 acres, and I got a shop. You know what I mean? I got quads and campers and like a bunch of vehicles. So like I'm like always working on something. Um, but yeah, yeah. Thanks, DJ. Yeah, it's I've been semi-retired since my early 30s, but like yeah, it's full retirement now for me. Um, but it's weird. Every day still seems like I have tons of crap to do. Like not every day, but some days it seems like wow, man, this is really busy for somebody that's retired. um, but I will be, you know what, just to entertain, just for entertainment only. I'm gonna go back out and I'm gonna go buy 8 CMP 170 HXs. I have one last Octominer that's empty that I was keeping forever. It was the first trade that me and Panda did when I was a YouTuber like years ago. So I still have that Octominer. It's empty. So I'm gonna go buy 8 170 HXs and we're gonna fill it back up and we're gonna go through some of these coins and we're going to see what's out there. And yeah, probably 99% of them are gonna end up being nothing, you know. But I'm just getting back into it as a hobby for GPU mining. I'm not going full bore in GPU mining again. My electric rate is not great out here. It's 13 and a half cents. So it's kind of middle of the road right now. But I do have some plans in the future. I don't know. Don't GPU. Oh man, GPU mining's fun, man. You get all those sketchy coins and wallets and everything, and that's what it is, man. Um, so solar is an option. But so but here's the thing that I'm actually trying to do right now is there's three-phase power across the street. I am trying to talk to the co-op that's over here to see if they'll give me three-phase power. And then I can get the large service rate, which is about 6 and a half cents. So I'm trying to I want a small 20-foot container of the L11 hydros. So I might be getting into hydro mining because I think that's the future. Because I think that crypto mining is pretty industrialized at this point. I don't, and I'm not buying any more altcoin little crap boxes. Like I've seen people get wrecked on the AL3s. I know DJ situation, and then I know we had a client back at Terra who had like 80 of them who got burned. Um, my Caspa miners never did well. You know, I lost money on all the Caspa miners. So that was just, I should have just kept my cash, but just never sold it to go buy more miners because it never worked out. Um, I'll never buy any of those super sketch altcoins. To me, it's either Bitcoin or script mining, right? That's pretty much your choices right there. I know that Bitcoin had a new has their new miner or the Bitmain does. They have that new one out that's 1.16 exit hash. It's 1160 terahash at 11,000 watts. It's a hydro unit. That's something I'm looking at, and then I'm also looking at the L11. I'm looking at either the HU6, which is the self-contained hydro unit, or the 2U. But that means I need, obviously to run all the coolers and the piping. I'm thinking I might like the self-contained 6U unit better because then I don't have to run all the crazy pumps and everything like that. Even though it is 2 gigahash less, to me, it might just be less to deal with. And it's getting a little dark here. Give me 1 sec. I can turn on one light in the room here. Be right back. I'm at Costco checking for Pokemon. Oh my, Panda, you're in the Pokemon too. What is with you guys in Pokemon? Everybody's in Pokemon. Oh man, sick, Mikkel. Sick, man. You managed 40 megawatts of hydro. Dude, that is crazy. No, man, Hawk's saying it, dude. He's saying, dude, GP mining's dead. Don't waste any money. Uh, yeah, dude. Actually, I have my other computer right next to me. So yeah, I was playing Battlefield before I got on. Definitely second TL. I do really like playing Battlefield 6. I am a Battlefield fanboy though. So my opinion might be a little biased. I love playing it. I'm starting to get my sniper skills back by shooting people in the head as they're running away. So I'm trying to get that last sniper rifle. But yeah, those are um and then AI right now I'm on a platform that I can't tell you um because it's a platform that the company was testing out that I'm still on. They're gonna let me stay on it, but I can't tell you about it. So the rentals were doing really good until about this month, and it's fallen off like completely. Um, but before then, like 34090 rigs, like 8 card rigs, I was making between like three and like $8,000 a month. So, my fourth rig's supposed to be going up here any day now. Um, but I'm gonna put that on Vast. Actually, I'd rather have the steady income of Vast. Um, this new platform, when it's rented and it's doing well, the money's great. But when it's not doing well, it really doesn't do well. So it's kind of a give and take, really. I haven't officially made up my mind yet about it. Um, I need to I need to wait a little bit longer to see what it does towards the end of the year. Um, Sicko salad. Hey John, I know we were talking about this last night. We were playing some Counter Strike, and Panda was being a slouch. Um, so here's the thing with AI, and this is where it gets really expensive for people, and it may not be for everyday. miners and and things like that, um, is you need to run 8 cards. You can't run one or two 4090s. It's just not going to cut it. Um, all of my rigs are okay. So I have 2 rigs from Octominer, which are from the Octo server family. And then 2 that I bought from Vistang. Is it 2 I bought from Vistang? No, I bought 3. I think 3 from Octo server. I can't remember. But the Octo servers I have are dual Gen 3 epics with a half a terabyte of RAM and dual NVMEs and 8 4090s in there, right? Vistangs that I bought from him were also 8 card 4090s. They're a single epic, second generation. I think they have 256 gigs of RAM and 4 terabyte NVMe. Um, the only thing I would probably change would probably making it dual storage and then maybe upgrading the RAM from 256 to half a terabyte or maybe even a terabyte. Um, but typically, you running these, I see all these guys. I seen Panda with all his salad rigs. I know John has them. That other guy, um, what's that other new guy? He pops up on my feed on YouTube every once in a while. Modern Mining. He kind of joined the bandwagon for salad. It um, Salad is just very inconsistent, and you never know when you're going to get jobs because they just come and go. And running AI compute with Windows is terrible. Like I know that they're running Linux in the background, but it's just you're running Windows on top of the machine, which is wasted resources, right? Um, I just wish I talked to what it was his name, Jared over there. I think it's Salad. I think it was Jared. Can't remember. I talked to Jared and one other guy over there, and this was like probably almost a year ago, when me and Brandon were doing stuff with those guys, and it's they won't do a Linux operating system. They just won't do it at all. They won't do multi-card rigs. I don't know. I don't know if they've done multi-card rigs. Maybe they've done that since the future. But back when I did it, it was a single card GPU. So it like you had to have a motherboard, RAM, NVMe, power supply for everything. Those costs add up. If you actually think about building 8 card rigs of 4090s, it's actually less money to build it, right? Because if you were going to do 8 salad rigs, you have to have 8 motherboards. You have to have, you know, all the RAM for 8 rigs. You have to have the NVMEs for every rig. You have to have 8 power supplies. You have to have all that stuff versus you only need one. Now, granted, server equipment is much more expensive than consumer hardware, but you still want good, consumer grade hardware. Like you want 5900Xs. You want decent CPUs when you're doing salad. So to me, it's just I feel like it's less money, even though it is more upfront, but it's less overhead that you have to pay for, right? Because now you have to run 8 separate machines. That's actually more power to use 8 separate machines than just one singular machine. The other thing I don't like about salad is that they made a point to be the cheapest people on the planet. Okay, which means that you and me, the hosts that host our equipment there, means that we get even less, right? Because obviously salad gets a cut, and then we get even less. So I don't want to be on the cheapest platform. I don't want the cheapest. So their strategy of trying to shove in as much work as possible by being the cheapest, I don't think it's working. In my opinion, anyways. I didn't know that. Desert Salad's hands are tied. They are owned by private equity. Okay, nice. Did not know that. Yeah, I don't see the salad being the ticket. Vast is probably everybody's go-to. Um, there's other platforms like RunPod and Fluid Stack, and there was QuickPod. I don't know if QuickPod is still around. That was a brand new one that came out. Was QuickPod, um, and I don't know if that even survived or is even around anymore. Um, but there's tons of platforms out there. I would be curious to see whatever happened. And here's something else that's crazy to me. Um, is Flux is going away from GPU mining. I can't believe that. I've had Dan Keller on my channel, I believe, in an interview, and even Jeff Key might have been there, that they were very adamant about staying GPU mineable, about being proof of work. And and that I'm gone this summer, and now they're doing what, proof of stake or proof of whatever it is. I haven't read about it yet. But I can't believe they're gonna go away from GPU mining. Um, that's crazy to me. I think that project's just really gone downhill. It wasn't, in the beginning when Ethereum left, we all had pretty high hopes for that project, right? Because it was all about GPU miners and doing AI and proof of useful work and all this other stuff. And it's all just been a whole lot of smoke and no show, really. Um, I don't know if their proof of useful work is doing well or not. It's been a really long time since I've talked to Jeff Key or Alex. Um, but I feel like the move to go away from proof of work is not a good move, in my opinion. Um, but everybody isn't, you're entitled to run your business and your project how you guys see fit. But yeah, that was kind of different. Hey, yeah, Luke, I texted you earlier today, you jerk. You never texted me back. You should check your phone every once in a while. And I have some of the worst phone etiquette. Hey, what's up, Integra guy, man? Long time no talk. Um, yeah, I did watch part of Rabid's video today, um, about their integration. But that's already kind of there with Chlor Fleet, though. So I mean, I guess it's there. It's kind of the same thing as Chlor Fleet. It's just a little different. Um, I'm waiting for when they do things with like Vast or like TensorDoc or something like that. You know what I mean? Um, I'm not really interested in Chlor. Their market's extremely saturated right now, and everybody's at a race to the bottom. And yeah, I want to be rented as much as the next guy, but if you guys are watching and you guys are some of those guys that are making your prices cheap just to get rented, you realize you're just doing a race to the bottom, and all it's doing is driving the market down. So like everybody should hold strong with their prices, but you can't make everybody do it. So, which is why the private platforms are a little bit better than the public ones. Oh, he wants the eight? Okay. Well, you didn't tell me. All right. That's why I just said something. All right. Well, I'll get him packed up tonight then. Um, let's see here. Well, that's kind of it for me. I talked about the GPU mining. I'm gonna buy 170 HXs. I gotta order those. And then yeah, I need to do some more research. I'm trying to find to see if they'll bring the three phase over to me, so I can get large power service. Um, and then that way you can get like 6.5 cent power. Um, that's kind of my plan for right now. Um, if I can't put it here on the property, I do have like a backup idea. But I'm trying to work with them first. But working with the power company is like very slow. They said they would have somebody call me, and it was like 3 weeks ago. So like they move at the speed of smell. So I might just go down there tomorrow and just introduce myself and just go talk to them, whatever. Um, CS after the after your stream. Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't think I have anything planned. I went out with the fiance today. I'll have to see what's going on after this stream though. I know you invited me to yours. So yeah, I might do that. Let me ask her to see if we're doing something or not. Um, Other than that though, just been enjoying life, man. If you guys got questions or anything like that, or like maybe some content you guys want me to cover, um, yeah, that's right. You better be sorry. You better be sorry. You better get those miners fixed too. I just sent to you. Yeah, I don't know why everybody wants to play CS, man. Let's play some Battlefield. We should play Battlefield. That sounds much funner to me. Who's the Mining King? S Chang. How you been, man? Okay, well, yeah. So during my move, um, I did happen to sell pretty much every computer part or piece of technology I had because I didn't know what I was gonna do. Um, my fiance likes to go out and do things, and we live a little bit differently now. But it was just like I had so many computer parts at my house. I sold them at the garage sale. I sold my water blocked gaming rig that I played on forever with the 6900 XT. I sold that for 2 grand. I sold the 9600X 3D and the 4070 mini ITX PC. I sold that. I sold both my son's gaming PCs because they got grounded, and they did something super bad that I just won't even get into. So I sold their gaming PCs from them. I sold all my spare GPUs I had laying around, motherboards, CPUs, RAM, power supplies, everything. I sold all my Ubiquity stuff. I got one Ubiquity switch, which Panda, if you want a Ubiquity switch, I have a layer 3 Ubiquity switch. I'm trying to sell, which I know you're a Ubiquity guy. So if you want a layer 3 Pro 24 port switch, let me know. Battlefield is garbage. Brain rot notice. Um, so I don't. Well, I'm gonna say I don't know, Tech Man. I won't be with. I'm no longer with Terra, so I won't be with those guys. Will I go on my own? I I don't know. I can't answer that. I don't know where my YouTube journey is going to take me. Yeah, so at the new place, second TL, and no, John, it's not PoE. It's the layer 3 non-PoE Pro. Um, I'm selling it pretty cheap. I only want like I don't know, like $200 or something like that for it. At my new place, I just have T-Mobile hotspot internet. Um, I don't have great internet here, so I just use the T-Mobile hotspot. Um, and I didn't want to go buy the aftermarket routers and do put the SIM card in and do all this crazy stuff to because the T-Mobile you can't do with their little router, you can't do bridge mode or pass it through to the Dream Machine. So I just got rid of it. There's no other internet out here. It's either Starlink, which is really expensive, or pay $35 for T-Mobile. So that's kind of my only two choices right now. They're supposed to be bringing fiber out here, but it's not here yet. Um, how much? What's the cost of an AI rig? I haven't built an AI rig in some time. Um, it's gonna depend. Like probably close to 30 grand if you're doing 5090s, I would imagine. Yeah, John, I might need to. I'm thinking about it. Right now, I'm running two hotspots. I have one here in the house, and then all the way out there is my shop. And because it's a metal building, it blocks the Wi-Fi signal. So I have a second T-Mobile hotspot out there with the antenna, so that way I can get signal in there and I can run my equipment. So yeah, I ran 240 out in my shop. I ran the 10-2 Romex. I have 200 amps out there, so it's not like crazy. So I put in two 30 amp breakers. I'm probably gonna put maybe one more. Um, and then yeah, I was gonna start doing some mining. Seeing what's left for home crypto miners. You know what I mean? Like what's left for the little guys at home right now? Because I mean, all these other like little gold shell XT boxes and AL zeros and all this crap, dude. All that stuff is junk. You know what I mean? Like, what can you run at home right now? Um, hey, Steven. How you been, dude? Who is the normal fiber? It's going to be so the same co-op that runs the power is also doing the fiber. It's White River is who that's who it's called like Right River Connect or something like that. And there's plans to do it, but it's just not done yet. Look at Hawk and his doom and gloom here. He's like, it's completely done, it's finished. he's just he's just like it's axed. It's GPU crypto mining at home is gone forever. What? No way, dude. Panda doesn't think that. Hey, dumpster fire man. Good to see you, man. Oh yeah. Oh dude, we got banjos out here, man, dude. Yeah. I'm out in the sticks, dude. Okay. Like like I'm the sheriff out here. All right. um, but I mean I like it out here. Yeah. The city I live in is 900 people. There's probably more cows than there are people here. Just saying. Um, but I mean, I don't know. I like it, dude. I can just like go right over there and just like go to my pole barn and just go jump on my quad right now and just go driving around everywhere. You know what I mean? It's fun, man. You can do whatever I want. So I don't have any HOAs or have to listen to anybody or anything like that. So it's a cool freedom to have. Um, and eventually, if this Karen over this way, I have a Karen who lives by me, by the way. She's back here. She don't like me, but I'm okay with that because I don't like her either. When she wants to eventually move, I'm going to buy her place just so I can have more land. Time to build the range. um, Yeah, I am also gonna work on I'm actually gonna build I'm also building a, yeah, I'm gonna build a gun range here. So I got lots of projects out here, dude. So many projects. Um some of them I'm gonna wait to do like till the spring. Some of them I'll do over the fall. Um and then we'll see. I'll probably do some stuff on the cars and stuff during the winter time. But yeah, this is don't listen to Hawk. I see leg. I see. Don't listen to Hawk. I see rigs labeled Terra hosting on Mining Dutch. He's stacking coins. Oh man, those are probably those ASICs. I don't really care for Mining Dutch all that much. But yeah, there'll be a video by next Friday. I will do my best to kick one video out. We're gonna start cranking them in. We're gonna start off with once a week, and then I might eventually go back to 3 times a week. We'll see how that kind of rolls out and see how much work that is for me. Um, Currently, right now, I don't have anything great. Right, I have my truck, which is a 2019 Ram 1500 that I lifted, and I put 35s on it. I need to do the I need to do the it's there's nothing wrong with that. I just got to do some maintenance. So I got to do the plugs and the coil packs, and then I need to do the front and rear diff and the transfer case service. Um, so just some maintenance stuff. And then my fiance's car is a '08 Eclipse, which I fixed probably half the issues on that car, and the other half I still have to fix, which is the top doesn't come down anymore. So I got to figure out why the top's not working. It's probably the actuator. Um, she has an AC leak, so her AC doesn't work. Um, and then I put in my OBD2 scanner in, and she has a couple tire pressure sensors that are out. So I need to fix those. Oh, and her cruise control comes on randomly. Like you'll just be driving down the road and the cruise control will start engaging and like going up. It's weird. Really weird. I heard it could be an ECM problem, but that one's going to be really hard to diagnose. So, um, but I am looking at getting like some hot rods and stuff. I'm looking to get like a cruiser first, just something that me and her can just go to like car shows and stuff with. Um, there was like a '49 Buick I was looking at. That was decent. It just has like an inline six, right? You're not like doing any burnies with it, but it's a great condition. And the guy only wanted like I think like 12 grand or something like that. So it wasn't priced like super bad. It was pretty good deal. Um, oh man, look at this guy. This guy. What's up, Yusuf? What's going on? Um, but yeah, I'm working on the quads. I need to replace the fuel gauges on because we got some older quads, but they got low miles. They're '98 Yamaha Grizzlies. They're 600s. I need to replace the fuel gauges. The air filter piece that holds the housing broke, so it's like in there, but it's not like rigid. It's all messed up. So I got a new one of those. And then I need to do the brakes and rotors on the front of her quad because they're squeaking really bad. Uh, Look at this. King, you rich now? Yeah, I mean, I did okay, Yusuf. I did okay. I did all right. I'm gonna go for like 15 more minutes because we're just gonna make this a nice, even, long hour stream. Just getting kind of back into things. If you guys want, you can find me. I'm still in the Misfit Mining Discord. You can go to my section if there's like leave a comment in there if you guys like want me to do like a video on something. Probably the first video I'm gonna do is I'll probably just record my new place, some of the stuff I got, and go over my shop and what's currently running right now and things like that. Um, that'll probably be the first video. Any new tips? Be patient. Buy Z15s and be patient. I wish I would have held on to all of them, and because I sold them for way cheaper than what they're going for right now. Um, um, I wish I could get a hold of more. Um, I've actually made contact with the direct supplier, but they don't have anything right now, unfortunately. So um, I was hoping to go get some more Z15s, but they don't have any right now. I was thinking about maybe swooping up another pallet or so. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Um, I was looking at the alpha packs. Um, yeah, I got to do a shop tour there, Black Hat. Yeah, I'll do a little tour of the property and my shop and stuff like that. Um, in the video, you know what I mean? Of the new place. We'll definitely do a tour of everything. And it's still a work in progress too. Like I want to insulate the shop, and I gotta do a bunch of stuff, man. I have I try to knock out like one or two projects a day, but that's still not enough, dude. I have a long list of stuff I have to do or that I'd like to do to get done, you know. Yusuf, no, we quit doing Terra Hash Tuesday quite a long time ago. I don't remember. I think that was in January, maybe, or December. I don't remember when we quit doing that. But I know he did invite me to come on with him for a little bit tonight. I'm gonna go check with my fiance and see if there's anything going on. And if there's not, I'll probably jump on with him for a little bit. Um, but yeah, me and Hawk, we may do Terra Hash Tuesday again. That was a nice yin and yang of difference of opinions and you know um, different ideas and concepts and things like that, and getting the polar opposites of each other. Kind of, it was a good show. We did that show for like how long did we do that show for? Like what, like 3 years? I think it was over 3 years, maybe 3.5 years. We did it for a while. I started that show with Hawk like back when he was just starting out YouTube. Um, and I think somebody asked me about my gaming computer these days. I have a oh Max. Hey Max, how you been, man? Really? Was it almost three? I thought it was. I can't remember when we quit doing it. Um, it was a while though, man. It was probably the second longest running like live stream like duo that I know of. There's been a couple of them. I know they used to have the round table, which was originally was Chump Change, Hobbyist, and Red Fox. They did that for a short time during the Ethereum mining. And then there was obviously Mikkel and Nemesis. They had their show. That one was a really long running show. I don't know how long that Mikkel and Nemesis did their show for. When bearded baby. No more kids, Tech Man. No more. There is no more children's. I got two. we're cool with the two that I got. um, yeah. Then there was I don't know. I don't think anybody really does Saturday night anymore. I see Hawk do it sometimes, but he's by himself, so it looks like I don't know. I guess the Saturday night crew kind of broke up. And I went on YouTube the other day and I noticed that Chump Change hasn't made a live stream or a show in 3 months or so. So not that long after I left, he left. Um, this guy wants to get involved with a female. She does not cut me off from her friends. I just value her opinion and I just hey, I don't make the plans. Well, sometimes I do, but I just want to see what she's doing. So Trump is MIA. Yeah. 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 Trump. So it kind of I felt like this summer that like everybody just kind of fell off. Like Trump, like I left, Trump left, DJ's doing Pokemon now. Um I don't think they do Wired Wednesdays anymore. Vistang and Dave, the veteran miner. I don't think I think Dave's pretty much retired again. Um, I mean, I better call him. It's been like a couple weeks since I talked to him. Um, oh, Trump took the summer off. He never came back. Yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes it's good to step away and get a perspective. You know what I mean? And take a break and enjoy life and things like that. Yeah, yeah. Ontario minor, the content has dropped off. I don't know, man. It seemed like really doomy and gloomy, and honestly, and look to all you crypto mining YouTubers, I have nothing against you, but like, man, a lot of them too, like from like Vosk and like some of the other bigger guys, not Panda, um, is there's a lot of sales being pushed to me, and I was if anybody who watches my channel, I'm not good at that, and I never did it, so um whatever happened to like the good old days where like, hey man, let's try to overclock this 580 and like we're gonna tweak this and we're gonna see what kind of hash rate we get. Like, I don't see anything cool or inventive. It's just like, hey, look at this ASIC box here I got. It makes $30 a day. Isn't it great? I mean, that's pretty much what it's come down to now. Um, so yeah, I kind of want to do some more interesting content. I want to get back to the roots, back to the home miners and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So hopefully we could do some cool stuff. Referral link down below. Yeah, yeah. I'm a terrible salesman. I can't do it. Well, the cool thing is though, is like this is like kind of what I said was is like GPU mining is hobby mining again. So, but there might be that Caspa again. I don't know. Who knows, right? So I mean, you got your what the heck? Oh, man, you're getting into phone mining now, Hawk? You're a phone miner now? Like, dude, that cannot make money. Okay. Plugging in like 30 cell phones into one little magic box. That thing does that what does that make? Like 30 cents a day after buying all those phones? I never got into phone mining. Maybe I'm just being a little biased and I'm just being an asshole, but like there's no way those things make that much. Tech man, you should know that I don't do politics here, and I don't watch them either. And you can even ask Hawk that over there. That I'm not a. It's pretty. It's badass. It's just oh, you got it for review, huh? Yeah, John. It says GP mining's dead, and let's go waste all of our money on cell phones. Yeah, I like that. That is funny, John. Oh, well, okay. Well, the cell hasher is free, but you still have to fill it full of cell phones, right? Or did they give you cell phones with it? Maybe, maybe that's. I guess when you buy a cell hasher, can you buy it with phones? I don't know. I don't know the. I've never looked at the cell hasher, so I have no idea. Oh, it comes preloaded if you want. Okay, maybe that's what he's got then. I didn't put that up on screen. uh, oh man. See, this is what friends are for. This is funny stuff. I miss this. I miss this. Man, a Florida man's garage got fired today with 35 cell phones pinged in an emergency. Oh my god. Now we've gone to phone mining. I mean, does it make money though? Is it profitable? Like, or is it just I don't know. Uh, can you overclock the phones at all? I don't even know. Like, do you just like turn them on and that's it? Or hey, you remember that one? There was one time when it was like Amazon Prime Day, and like, or it was like Black Friday. It was something, and like Hawk, Max, and like everybody, Panda. They like bought all these phones. They bought like 15 cell phones to start cell phone mining. I think that's when like Retro Mike like turned everybody onto that. Patrick, let's just say it's not making any money. Go to sell hasher. All right, you know what? We'll go to this website here. Sellhasher.com. I can only imagine what this thing costs. All right. Let's put it up on the big screen here for the last couple minutes here. Share window. Cell hasher. Cell hasher controller. Boy, dude, look at all those cell phone screens. Okay, so I could buy the thing for 160 bucks, or you can get the really cool rack mount one. See, rack mount would be cool. I like rack mount stuff. 239, or you can get the classic for $1,800 with 20 phones. Does it say what kind of phone that it comes with? And, and preloaded. It doesn't say which phone it actually comes with though, but it just gives you like I guess the specs. Hmm. So do they use their own, I guess their own, like this is their software? So what do I mine? Is Bitcoin then, like, or is it just like a CPU mining pretty much? Since it's a phone. Hey, I'm not against it one way or the other. It seems it's cool. Um I just I'm trying to think about like scalability. You know what I mean? Oh, Varus coin. Okay. I don't even know what this crew rest. What is that? Some kind of a project, Max? See, I'm so out of it, dude. I don't know any of those names. They make no sense to me. I haven't done anything really crypto related except fix Z15s and sell them. That's it. Yeah, Yusuf, I've sold all I have 8 more, but Luke just told me that they're sold. So they're getting shipped tomorrow. So I don't have any more. I'm completely out. I have parts though. If you need a power supply, a control board, or fans, I do have those. If you need board repairs for Z15s, talk to Luke. Luke Warm Mining, that is. Huh. Dang, dude, that's expensive though, man. 1,800 bucks. So this is kind of like, what do I do if I want to sell this thing? Like this is, I feel this is like cell phone mining is very niche. I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of people like lining up to buy these things. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe there's like a whole cell phone mining army out there. I'll have to watch a video on it, Hawk. You'll have to educate me about it. Um, we're closed. We don't have a help desk anymore, so it's closed. Hey, Golden Wolf, you caught me right as I'm closing the stream out. So once again, I'll be kicking out a video not tomorrow, but next Friday. I'll kick out a video, and we'll start getting on the concert content creating bandwagon again. And we'll start with one video a week, and then we'll see how it goes. And then maybe I'll step it up to 3 videos a week again, like I used to. So, oh, you're gonna unbox it tonight? Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll just watch that, huh? Because yeah, if you're just unboxing stuff, dude, I'll let you. Thanks, Ursa Prime. So, content will be returning. Stay tuned. I appreciate all your guys' support, dude. Like, wow, so many people watching me still. That's crazy. It's 31 people on YouTube and 137 on X. That's crazy. It used to be the other way around for me. Appreciate all your guys' support, man, and I will definitely catch you guys later. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Mining KiiNG's out.